1 and 2. They're also still in. Captado, 150 in the bag only, and Cable. Unfortunately, one team that went 0 and 3, that was Persia. So Persia will not be participating tonight. But we are heading into the game. This is the first map of Cannon. And we see Spexity Kark 1v1 as a rifle. Navalor as a scope, Espen as pointman. And the other hand, Barry is the scope. War is one of the rifles, but I see 2 pointmans on the side of Clownfiesta. They'll be being Blackie and Evo, and MTN and War will be the rifles. Actually quickly put up the prediction. I totally forgot about that. Firstly, that you can actually see some action. So let's start our prediction. There we go. Predictions are in. That means we can now get ready and look at Evil. Evil's already pushed all the way up. He uses the Brill X1014. Had some complaints about that yesterday, as it was Navrlov drawing first blood. Also, Kark and Espen have been shut down by respectively Blackie and War, so we're now in a 3v2 situation. Had a little bit of action, even though, to be honest, I did not hear a single bullet fired. As we see the split up here, Evo does have that map control, and Navalorv is now going to look around and see if he can find anyone. Try to have a good look. If he looks to the right, he's going to spot Evo. Evo currently not watching him. But will he check that corner? I don't think he will. It is War to shut him down first. And he has that carbine. That carbine that was also... a lot of people were dreading yesterday, and immediately Train comes out with Evo. Blackie now spotted 1v1. He's going to get stabbed, but he manages to get away still for a moment until it is Blackie making the kill with the Desmodeus. It is 1-0 now to Clownfiesta. Good start for them, especially on the NRF side. Normally we see teams being very strong on EU. Let's see if the offending team can continue that. We are now watching Espen. Let's have a little look with the main fight happening over at 1 Evo playing close to the library. And he's got that shotgun. That shotgun does make it very difficult for them to contest it. So immediately over to the other side, we see Barry drawing for his blood. Getting the kill onto Espen before he falls back. War is also still on the side, so pretty good setup from them. Navrlov is trying to have a look here with Blackie. Gets kicked in the vinyls. He's using the Rock 14, the K14. Actually seeing a lot of different guns here tonight, so that is good. So K14, an FR, a carbine, another carbine. Okay, a lot of carbines though. 5 carbines to be precise. There's a Desmodeus and the Brill. There's the Benelli, by the way. Okay, they're now trying to get into 2 side. War is holding that. 1v1 is going to be walking in. That is a good flash. And try and do something again. Our Nate comes out, more flashes coming out. 1v1 now pushing, gets the kill onto War straight away. Barry's still looking. Spots one. That is Spexity with the bomb, so they need to nade or smoke him off. Those are 2 nades. It does do some damage. It's a good effort. Specs has gone onto the site, so it's a great effort. Barry now hears the bomb go down. Gets the kill onto Kark. That's a good shot by him. But to make things a little bit easier, Blackie with a nade onto 1v1. And Navalorv is still lingering around in the background. So 4v2 is going to be tough. Evo and Navalorv. Navalorv missing his shot. Evo's going to go around. Actually gets killed by his own molly as Navalorv gets 2. He's alone versus Blackie and he gets the clutch! What was that?
Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
What? Navalorv just gets a crazy 1v3, but Evo ran into his own molly! That's an interesting way for Captado to get their first round. As Blackie immediately gets a kill and retreats. 1v1's down. Aspen gets the kill though onto Barry. Aspen has decided to pick up the scope. He's not going to use appointment anymore, but we've seen him scope most of the other tournaments as well. Navalorv is trying to scout a little bit, so let's see what he is on for. Evo's playing close with the shotgun, MTN's playing long range. I don't think he's going to spot Navalorv here. Only watching inner Navalorv, this is going to be risky. Oh, he missed the shot! No, he tanks. It was a tank. Gets a kill into Evo, second 2 onto NTM. And that means one side is open. War and Blackie will have to rotate. Espen has also come in the meantime. And he's going to be holding off the base. There's a good round by Captado. A good 2 kills made by Navalorv. Espen has moved around in the meantime. Nobody's watching the mid though, and that's not helping Espen out a whole lot. So he knows, hey, I can't have an issue here. Gets a kill into Blackie though. And he's looking over to the mid. Oh, here's some shooting. War still gets the kill onto him. Another headshot made. 2 kills by War. 1v2 still possible. Karg is tagged quite a bit. A little bit. Yeah, War, of course, very low HP. And it will be Karg just surviving in the nick of time. But it is yet another round for Captado. So far, great work being done by Navalorv. He's 6-1. He's making quite the showing so far. Nate's coming out for mid. Nobody going there does. Espen's holding the angle as well. Barry is going to play in connector 2, hoping to find someone in connector 1. Nobody going there so far. As Espen now picks up the bomb. Has a little bit of a binal look in mid. Yeah, he knows he can't bring the bomb with him. He's going to just rush it down mid. Barry's playing also close. He is going to peek out, but there's backup from 1v1. Barry's taking it easy. Blackie immediately with a headshot onto Espen, and Barry does get the first kill onto 1v1. Blackie helps out Barry. 3v5 now. Good start. Karg knows he's got to retreat. He's got to get that bomb. Navalorv is still watching the mid. And for people in chat, I'll make sure to refer to it as the Desmodus. I believe a stoner always called it the Desmodeus. I think that was the original name, actually, of the skin. But yeah, Desmodus might be easier to say and easier for people to remember. As Karg now comes out into mid, gets put on vinyls. To retreat a little bit. Spexy's moved up quite far. But the main push will have to happen over at one side. People are having some looks. Flash is coming through. Yeah, 2 people still holding the side. That's going to be very tough. Yeah, first a close angle for MTN. He's boosted up. Shotgun also inside. Molly's come out. They try to push it now. Trade's been made. Evo's still there. He's actually gotten the first kill onto Specs. 4v2 situation. Karg is low. Navalorv is now going to push. He needs to get the kill onto Evo. If he does, they have a shot. I don't think he's going to watch it though. They're oh so close. Evo has a good angle. Navalorv is now going to have a look. And Evo shuts him down straight away. And Blackie coming in with the stab is going to even up the scores again for Clownfiesta. It's 2-all. So far, teams keeping it really close. A very good start so far to this matchup. Does it actually say Cup 4 or does it still say Cup 3? I can't really see it. The push comes out. Trades have been made. Barry still holds on to the side, but a quick 1-go. Barry's waiting to push out. Gets the kill into Karg. Is going to look to the other side, but misses onto Specs. Even though has given back up. Nate's coming out as well. 2v2 situation as Espen's starting to fall back a bit. Boris holding as well. Evo's still there. Navalorv also still alive. He once again needs to do the lion's share of the work, trying to get kills with that K14. Teams keeping each other at a stalemate for now. Aspen's been spotted. Aspen's been shot down. That's a good kill by War. And now Navalorv, he's going to rotate. He's got a minute and 25 seconds to work with. quite a bit of time. He's got 2 players to face, but yeah, one of them has that M2 carbine, which is also strong, and the other's got a shotgun, which can immediately shut you down if he makes a headshot. So, it's going to be a tough round for Navalorf. It looks like he's not quite ready to set the bomb just yet. Then again, if he's going to walk up to the base, he's likely going to meet up with someone. Is going to the mid instead. Both players have actually decided to move over, but this is a good idea by Clownfiesta. Play together, play as a pack. You can only get one of you, you can't get the both of you. War was just watching the back. Navalorf is now going to watch. Is he going to spot some? He just spotted one. And he's going to run. Evo's heard it. Evo's heard it. He's not fully rushing just yet, but Navalorf's going to get the bomb down. Evo is now trying to come in quick. And that is going to make things tough for Navalorf, but he's not gotten the bomb down. He's waited. He's waited, and now he's in trouble. Because he can peek out, but with War playing close, they have spotted him already. Oh, no, it's still a clutch! War waits too long, and Navalorf gets the 1v2. That was so unexpected, but a huge clutch by Captado, and it's the 2nd time he's won a round. I was not expecting that. That was great. Teams really showing that for tonight we're gonna get some great highlights, because we've already seen one. Now, actually, that was also Al Navalorf. Navalorf so far secured all the rounds. A 1v3 he's done, a 1v2, and then a 2k to open up a side. He's been doing great, and look at that, 1v1's using the MP9. He switched, so from a shotgun. Navalorf once again gets a kill here. He's already on 10. Nate's coming out, that's right onto Blackie. He doesn't get shot down, though, for his efforts. The main push should be happening. That's a good nade. As Spexy got Evo, and I think they're rotating now. They're rotating now. It's a 5v2. They know that the side is open. Aspen, though, under pressure. He's got the bomb, too. And he's down. The bomb is down. This is bad news for Captado. I think Blackie knows. Yeah, Blackie knows he's going to use his binos, but through the smoke kills, and Navalorf rounds off. It's a 4v2 lead for Captado, but we're seeing one hell of a match here tonight, guys. (1v1) also has the MC belt with him. It's the Ares belt fed, I believe it's the full name. Nate's coming out. Has a pretty solid nade. It hits MTM. Great nade then. And he's lit too. That is so nice to see. And he uses the Ares now. So he's going to use a machine gun to hold side. I'm very curious how this is going to go. Not so good. War gets 2. Side's open. Navalorf is alone. Evo does get the kill onto him. And yeah, side 2 is taken. There's no way for Aspen and Spexy to get back into this. Spex does get 1. 2nd for him. 1 player still low. That is War. Good flash. Still's got a mountain to climb. This would be a 1v5 if does it. Gets the kill actually onto Barry, but it's Evo on the side with the kill. That got dicey. A very good attempt by Specs. Just not good enough. And it is the lead now to Clownfiesta. For everyone just tuning in, this is round 8. The first match, the quarterfinal match that we're casting here between Clownfiesta and PWZ Captado, the team on the NRF just now. It's actually Captado leading, my bad. Sorry, the UI is a little bit confusing because it changes every time. Push out happens. War with good backup. Aspen couldn't get the kill. Barry now and Navalorf are going to meet up, and 1v1 is on his own. He's going to push through the smoke. I think he spotted one. Spotted War. Gets a kill onto Blackie. 1v2 now on Bino. Barry also down. No, almost empty and slit. And it's 4-4. That was so close for 1v1. What an amazing attempt. We're seeing so many clutches already. And so many clutch attempts. Either team now needing 3 rounds in order to take that first map. We have a total of 5 rounds maximum to still play. Navalorf now under pressure by Evo. Gets hit just a little bit. as he has that Molotov with him. He's going to throw it deep. Try and make sure nobody is in that connector too. But look at that, Blackie just ran through. Blackie just ran through, gets one, but it's naded out by Neowiz. Good effort. And now two connectors been taken by Clownfiesta. Cart's trying to have a little bit of a look at it. But all the Clownfiesta players currently situated over towards 2. Neowiz holding it from far back. Car's making sure he can watch both angles. And 1v1 and Barry are having a little look with each other as well. So far the teams keep each other in balance, trying to not move too much, hoping that someone is going to make a mistake. It looks like, so far at least, nobody is doing that. Barry's trying to walk around, so let's go into him. Neowiz is also starting to move a little bit, so has Espen. So they know that it's going to be a 2 because they've pinned them there. Yeah, when is someone going to make a mistake? Espen is likely to make a mistake here, but Barry's now going to have a look, gets the kill onto Cart, and now they're going to rotate. This is a great call to rotate, and because Espen has moved up so far, he knows like, yo, it's going to be a 1. War and Barry are still waiting. Espen hoping nobody comes from the mid. Look at War though. War's holding a close angle. Catches 1v1 off guard. Barry also got the kill into Neowiz, and now Espen finds himself in a 1v4. We've seen people come very, very close already. Gets a kill into Barry. Misses the second shot onto MTN. That could have been it. Nate goes out. Evo's not there. Misses the shot. This is going to be a really tough clutch. War's holding the angle first, I think. Oh, he's been spotted. There's no time. There's just no time for Espen to get into this. He is going to go for it. MTN's holding it close, and he will get shut down for his efforts. Clownfiesta winning 3 straight on EU, and they're now in the lead of the match as well. Let's keep an eye on Kark. Going to throw a smoke here. Flashes also come out. At least forces Clownfiesta back for a time being. Blackie also being there with the binos. That's actually Espen who's gotten the binos now too. More Nate's coming out. MTN's been hit a little bit by Specs. Evil's still looking around, and also Barry's up in the mid. He's going to meet up with Neowiz in a moment. We're watching Neowiz. Is Barry going to check this? He has to check this! He gets the kill onto Neowiz just that tad quicker. And that opens up the mid area. And Barry's just going to wait here now, Connector 2. He's going to wait for someone to rotate. So if he gets the kill, that they can go over towards one side. But there's only one player at 2. There's only one player there. And War and Evil can go for a pincer movement onto 1v1 now. I think he realized he's stuck. Kark gets killed. Second kill for Barry. Doesn't spot anyone else yet. Yeah, with Evil getting the kill. That is side open. Barry missing a shot there. He's now under pressure. Gets one onto Espen. Could be a 4K for him, but misses the last. Now Specs. He's been in a 1v5 before. Got quite far. Yeah, this is not CSGO. That doesn't work. And he will get shut down for his efforts. 4 rounds straight. Clownfiesta being unrelenting here on EU. And Captado now needs 3 straight in order to win it. Espen holding the angle. Misses the shot though onto Barry. Heard that shot. Trying to keep each other out. But look at that push here by Captado. Barry does get the kill now onto Espen. But has Clownfiesta realized that 2 sides open? I think War... They don't really know just yet. Evo might hear the call now in a moment. Evo's pushing fast. I think they know now. I think they know there's either one player or nobody on the site. They still expect someone to be there. But there's nobody there. The bomb's now going to go down. This retake has to work. But Barry already with a kill into Neowiz. Barry also really stepping up now. 3 kills in the last round. 2 so far in this one. 1v1 coming from behind. I think he's been heard. Indeed, MTN gets one, and that is all she wrote. 5 rounds straight for Clownfiesta, and they take the first map. Now a match that started off really close with a lot of highlights. Now ended a little bit premature, perhaps, with less action happening at the end. Some straight rounds taken by Clownfiesta means now we're going to get ready for map 2. That is dual side, but that is also the map that Captado has picked. In the meantime, what I do want to see though is if the overlay is correct. So I'm going to have a little look. Still shows the wrong info. It keeps picking stuff from a wrong file. Makes no sense. Now it says 4. Now it works. Looks like Clownfiesta will want to start on the NRF side. Meantime, in the other games, I'm not entirely sure what is going on. Looks like Fragments has started their match. Bang Bus has also started. Only versus Cable, I don't see anything happening. They're in a different chat because we had issues with that. Let me just check. I believe all games are on, and that would be good. Let's actually have a little look at the predictions. The predictions that came in, only one person. They expect Captado to win, put in a lot of points for that as well. Yeah, Captado being on the wrong end now needs to complete a reverse sweep here if they want to win it tonight. Everyone is ready so far. So as soon as Spexy decides that we'll be on our way, we are going to get this second map running. And we'll see if Captado can bounce back versus Clownfiesta and win their own map pick of dual side. They will be starting on EU once again. They've decided to opt for 2 scopes. And on the other hand, Clownfiesta still playing with the same lineup. 2 Pointment, Evil likely having that shotgun as well. 2 rifles and 1 scope being Barry. And there we go. Map 2 on our way. Just to remind you of the maps that we have. If Captado wins this map, we will go to a third and final map onto Aslan. If not, we're going to see Clownfiesta in the semi-finals and perhaps seeing them some more later on tonight. Let's go in game. Let's see how they do. Alright, so here we go. Push is coming out immediately into the showers. Evo being pushed back. Is the only one actually defending. This is a hard push by Captado. Lucky though from up the ladder. Gets one down and immediately lifts another one up too. Bomb is now going to be going down. It'll be a tough retake, although MTN gets the guy on the ramp. So Navalorf is kind of stuck here. He has switched to the Pointman, even though it looked like he was going to be scoping earlier. Barry is pushing in, gets the kill onto Navalorf. Good work. Now it's just Karg remaining. Karg in a 1v4. It's still there. Nate's coming out. Karg does not get naded, but does get killed. Doesn't know the Nate spot from all the way up the ladder. So it'll be MTN defusing the bomb. Also had a kill to his name. That's 2 for Barry, 2 for Blackie. That gets the deal sorted. 1 round lead. Again, they're trying to push a little bit here. Evo once again under pressure, having to fall back, likely going to throw that molly again. And indeed did. Nade's coming out, but that nade cannot get to the side. That is not the nade spot. Specs, as Barry gets a beautiful kill in the showers onto Kark. Like he's got the bind out. Specs already retreating, and think this is indeed the best thing that Clownfiesta can do at this stage. There's no way into that 2 side for a time being. Look at Espen. Espen stabbed all the way. He's found Barry. Oh, why is it looking? Evo still gets the kill onto him. But the main push happening over at one side. Navalurf is now in. War's gotten some kills. Gets a second kill before being traded out. Look at MTN. MTN's going to drop from behind. He's hurt Specs. Does get killed though. Specs is still alive. 1v2 now. Blackie's up. Evo's coming in from behind. Gets Blackie. It's just Evo left. It's just Evo left. Evo's already out. There's no way Specs is going to predict this. Oh, he just looked that way. But Evo's holding close. He's not showing himself. He should know that Specs is up. Specs got no idea where Evo's at. This could be a 1v4 if he does. So it is! Spexity looks back at the right moment. And it's another clutch. Oh my god. Just instantly wiped off the face of the earth. And it is Clownfiesta evening up the scores. But they're needing clutches. They need clutches here in order to win the games. But they've got a 1v2, a 1v3, and now a 1v4 as well. We've seen aces in previous cups as well. By Duke, actually. Duke's got 2 aces, I believe. Nobody's yet done a 1v5 just yet. Maybe we will see that later on tonight. And in the meantime, 1v1 has moved up on top. Evo's trying to have a look. He's now under pressure by Navalurf, who keeps pushing. Might run into the claws of Barry. Everyone sees that is smoked off. Double smoke off. It's just War on the side. Let's go over to War. He spotted one. Actually, I don't think he saw it. That nade is so good at 1v1, seeing him through the window. That is one more down. 5v2 situation now. Scope and appointment. More nades coming out. Barry and Evo trying to have some looks, but yeah, shotgun. That is tough. 1v1 with a great angle. And now Barry alone. Espen's got this pistol out. Gets one onto Kark. Gets a no-scope onto Espen. That is great. Should be no way in, and there indeed is none. 2-1 lead to Clownfiesta. Keep it up. Oh, look at that. MTN saw that nade, so he knew he had to go away. And some looks behind the tank. Espen doubted the showers. Evo's there. He spotted Evo. Oh, that's a tank. Evo's managed to get out of the way. Espen is going to retreat, and it's War with the opening frag onto 1v1. But yeah, for Espen, it's an interesting choice for a pistol. Of course, you can spray it, but the draw time on the FMG9 is very slow, so that is not going to help you out in fights like that. Espen now having a look. He spots one. Just missing the shot into MTN. Going to keep jumping as Blackie gets a kill.
Fire in the hole!
That nade was not great. Navalur's gotten the kill into Blackie. Espen's now going to try and run it down up in mid. It is smoked off. There is trying to have a little look there. Oh, Navalur finds Evo. Evo's moved up, and that opens up the 2 sides. Barry's also been killed now by Espen, and now guys will have to rotate. It's a 3v2 situation. Clownfiesta struggling here a little bit. War doing a lot of damage, but also lit himself. Still has a nade to work with, though. Espen is moving up in the mid. MTN is still watching that. He sees that nade being thrown. Espen is down. 2v2 now. Bomb yet to go down, and Specs has decided this is the time to rotate. This is the time to rotate for Clownfiesta. I do MTN and War realize? I don't think they do. They haven't at least realized in time. So Specs is just going to get the bomb down right away. Navalorf is on top. War's not pushing just yet. He spotted Navalorf. That's important for him. Flash coming out. That is so good. They're so blind. War couldn't see a thing! And Navalorf gets both. That is some flash action here. We couldn't see anything either. And Captado showing now why they've picked this map. They've got 3 already in the bag. 3 rounds. They need 4 more. This is where they ended last time as Barry gets a nice angle up. This is a good angle to watch. You can indeed, from this side, jump up there and then watch over people going towards the tank. Very good angle. Definitely recommended to use that. Most people currently in the mid. Yeah, with so many people having the carbine with them, that means you cannot shoot through this wall here. Which normally, with a gun like a Para or a Kraken, you'd be able to do so. Aspen's now trying to have a look through the smoke. I believe Evo is on top. Yes, indeed. He's now switched to the carbine, not using the shotgun anymore. It looks like that hasn't been working out for him, at least this game. Previous game it did. Even not really sure where to look just yet. Oh, he's seen one. He's seen Navalorf. Oh, is he going to look back? Is he going to look back? Navalorf! He gets the kill onto Evo. The timing wasn't quite there. Aspen gets Blackie as well. Now War and Barry under pressure. Flash coming out. Barry's gone once again. I don't think they know War is in, although he was before. And they do get the kill. MTN is alone. He gets shot in the bag, and Captado really not giving way here at all. That clutch by Spexity really set them up for everything. And it's now a 4-1 lead. We're getting the results in the chat as well, which is good to see. This Evo volleying off is going to be under pressure of Kark, and he gets the trade on him instead. 1v1 gets MTN. Barry though again with a trade. 3v2 still. Barry and War. Aspen missing a shot. It's a 2v2 now, so now smokes are going to come out. They will go over to 2 side. Bomb's going to be going down. Barry's yet to spot any of them.
Charge set.
He's watching a good angle here. Oh, but 1v1 just went through the smoke. He just went through it. War knows where one guy is, but he doesn't know where Specs is at. That nade did not call out. That is good news for War. He's going to smoke off one, but it is Specs immediately dropping War with a headshot. That is 5-1 for PWZ Captado. And this is starting to look like this match is going to be going to a 3rd map. And that would be great. That would be quite something. Happening in mid. Specs being killed. Navalorf's gotten a kill as well though. Up in the mid. Blackie with a kill in return. 4v2 situation. Espen and Kark. They spotted Espen. So I think this should call them to go for a quick push. They've now spotted Kark as well. They know where both of the players are at. War gets the kill onto him. And it's Espen alone. He gets 1. 2 kills down. It's going to drop. Oh, but both players were watching him. Good attempt by Aspen. Very aggressive. And that aggression almost paid off. Not just quite enough. As it is Clownfiesta picking up a round. But they'll have a mammoth more to pick up. So they need 5 more rounds. Where Tado on the other end just needs 2. Really damage being dealt. Specs though getting a kill onto Evo. Now we're also fighting back. More trades are being made. 3v2 once again. Once more, just like last round. It is Captado being on the wrong end of the sticks. Espen's still alive. Kark is too. Also the same players from Captado being alive this round. This time Kark stays around a little bit longer. They know where he's at. Smokes are going to be coming out. Yeah, Espen will know they are going to push it down mid. Can he get a kill here early? Needs to get 1. He gets empty, and that's bomb down. Oh, he misses. Needs to fall back. Has his pistol out. He gets a kill onto Blackie. War is there too. War does get him. But he's low. Kark is low. This could be a major clutch for War if he can win the fight against Kark. He's going to keep watching the angle. Now going to get the bomb down. But War's got a superior angle here if he's going to look up. Ooh, they just don't spot each other. But they may now. War is there. And he won't see Kark. Good waiting by Captado. And Kark is going to make sure that he pushes Captado to 1 round away from a 3rd map. That's starting to look good for them. 5 game points, I should say, in hand now. With all their players on a positive score. But actually, on the other side, it's only Evo's 5 and 8. All the other players are at a positive score, so it shows how well the teams have been doing so far. Okay, 1v1. Long range with that air as MC belt fed. But now the teams are taking it a lot slower. Let's been having a look. It's that first kill being made with that Ares. Of course, that gun was banned last cup. This time it is allowed. See a lot of previous banned guns being used. Which is both good and bad news, but looks like now this map is going to come to an end. MTN's still alive though. 1v3 was a 1v4. Season 8 being thrown out. Finds Espen. Gets the kill onto Espen. 1v2 remaining. Navrlov is tagged. Kark is tagged as well. MTN could do this. MTN could do this. He's going to throw out a flash. Oh, but Kark immediately gets the headshot. That is a 7-2 victory. And we're going to a 3rd and final map. We are going to prepare ourselves for Aslan. Quite the matches we've already seen so far, as hopefully the game overlay is going to update, and it does, as we see 2 players that probably haven't loaded in correctly yet or have crashed, so we might have to wait for that a little bit. But yeah, the next map, as I mentioned, will be Aslan, and that is going to decide who of these 2 teams is going to the semi-final. Meantime, we're also going to take a look at the rankings. Because in the rankings, we now have the team that is in 3rd place on the rankings. The rankings of the last 3 months is what we look at. Captado is in 3rd, 220 points. Clownfiesta at a shared 5th place, together with Mole Kids 130 points. But with Mole Kids not participating this time around, means that Clownfiesta will definitely take over that 5th place. And with actually Worcestershire Sauce, I have to say it correctly, also not competing this cup. Clownfiesta already winning some games, means that they will be leapfrogging them and at least going to 4th in the standings. There's of course people that can still overtake them. Fragments, 150 in the bank, still in there, both at 100 points, shared at 8th. Bangmas E United, the teams 1 and 2. E United, 325 points, Bangmas 315. So, also possible for them. And if we look further down, teams currently still in. Cape Bull is still in. Only is still in. I have a few new teams as well, though. 3 Legs. Actually, no, 3 Legs is in 15th. 20 points to their name. And yeah, 150 in the bank. We already talked about them. They are 100 points together with Fragments. And it is 1-1 in only versus Cable. So that map is going to a 3rd and final map. That is going to delay the cup just a little bit tonight. So that is less than ideal, because the winner of them will be playing in the quarterfinals versus E United. So we'll likely stay at the bottom end of the brackets a little bit more, and then have, well, either a double semi-final if that goes quick enough, or we're going to jump in halfway through in the semi-finals and then go to the grand finals later on. Hopefully that won't delay everything too much, but we could be in for a long one. It's currently 7:45 p.m. CEST, and we are still here, the quarterfinal match. This is map 3, this is Aslan, and as soon as 1v1 ready's up, we'll get this underway. And they have all readied up. So we should get this match on the road again. Still have some time to relax and wait for that a little bit. But the teams knows how much hangs on to this final matchup. In the meantime, might be a good moment to let you guys know that there currently is a code out there for... you can't see it. You can see it now for the KPB 2000. Can't even equip it. I can mod it. But there's a code out there for the KPP 2000. I'll make sure to drop that in the chat in a moment so you guys can see it. There's no boxes for me to open, so I can't do that. But as soon as Blackie readies up, we'll get this third and final map on the road. Still waiting for that ready up. Looks like Evo has now picked up the scope together with Barry, so different setup. 2 Pointmans again on the side of PWZ. Corrigan 1v1. Aspen's now picked up the scope, so some switches are happening. Meanwhile, a dead round has occurred in the game versus Bangbus. And 3 legs. It was a 5-1 score, not entirely sure who that was for. But looks like that match might be concluded soon. Aside from that, there's no further information on the other games, which means we can fully focus on this matchup. Just to take you back real quick, we started off with Cannon. That was a pretty smooth victory for Clownfiesta, 7-3, after they had such a great start. And where are we starting? There's 4 players. Hopefully we are... well, we're not starting at the moment. Anyways, so it was the first map going to Clownfiesta after a couple of good clutches by Captado. On the other hand, in dual side, we had that great clutch with Spexity at the start. And after that, it was also PWZ Captado taking a win. And now we're going to our third and final map of this quarterfinal matchup between the two. Be Clownfiesta on EU and NRF side, PWZ Captado. It looks like 3 legs was leading that game to Bangbus, so that might also be a third game. So that means we're getting a lot of close games tonight. Yesterday, of course, the teams only played 3 games. After we were hoping they'd play 4 or 5, but a little bit of an issue with the brackets. So the Swiss system, not something we'll be using anymore, and will allow teams to vote early next week whether they want to go with a group stage and playoffs or with a standard double elimination bracket. So in the meantime, Espen's gotten the kill onto War before falling back, and it's a great nade by Blackie, who is going to get rid of Espen. He's been very strong here in previous cups. So it is good that he can immediately get that kill and not allow Aspen to do more damage. Evo gets specs. He's waiting for 1v1 to push. 1v1 is indeed going to push. Evo's still watching it. Evo gets the kill. And that should be the call for Clownfiesta. Hey, one side is open. And it looks like Barry is... No, they're going to try and go via mid. Well, Blackie does have control of that. Evo's got control of the one side. He's calling that out. But Navalorv is still there close. They still have to cross Navalorv. They do smoke it. Is Navalorv just going to push through it? It's done a little bit, but Kark is giving backup. They now know where Blackie is. Kark is going to ignore that. The bomb is going down with Barry. Molly combs out. That's by Evo. Kark gets one onto Blackie. They're now both going to be moving up. Evo realized that. He's got a scope. Barry's got a scope. 2 scopes for his appointment and a rifle. Oh, Navalorv immediately with the kill. They've spotted one. Bomb's being defused. Kark's pre-firing. Push out on Barry. Barry gets a kill. Barry needs to go. There's no time. He gets off the bomb. Navalorv's still there. There's no time. Oh my god. I thought Navalorv had it. I thought he absolutely had it.
Operation failure.
But he got off the bomb, didn't get the kill onto Barry, and it's Barry hanging on there. That is so close. I think the buzzing that we can hear is a little bit further away, so let me just close the door. Because it should not be the PC this time around. Hopefully it will be fixed now. As we see, our push is starting to prepare in mid. But look at Aspen. Aspen's actually hanging around there. Gets the kill into War. Nobody was expecting him here. And like we mentioned, Aspen is going to be a person especially annoying for the people out there as he's now put on binos. He knows Blackie's going to be there. He spotted Blackie. Immediately a headshot by Blackie too. That is great. But can Aspen still get that kill? We'll need to do so. But look at Barry. Barry was hiding in a corner as well. Navalorv has straight him out. Blackie's still there. Aspen now under pressure too by Evo. He's managed to get away. Really under pressure now though. Has fallen back. It's going to smoke that off. That won't really help out his teammates as Evo comes in. Aspen's fully fallen back, but yeah, they've got bomb. They've got control of the bomb. So Clownfiesta has to retake it. Good jumping happening there. Trying to go for some wall bangs. That could work as well. Blackie's gone 1, 2v2. Aspen also down. Specs remaining. Gets the kill into Blackie. Evo versus Specs. Both players about full HP. Evo needs to get the bomb. Pistols out. Evo still's got a lot of HP to work with. But he needs to get the bomb. Still doesn't have it. Being fired. Evo still hasn't picked up the bomb. He's going to have a look for Specs. Misses the shot. Still alive. Has now gotten the bomb. That's what he needed to do. Misses the shot. Uses the tree as defense, but it's a headshot by Specs regardless. Even up the scores. We're 1-0. Let's watch Aspen now at the start of the round. He's going to throw a grenade in that window, but nobody is really going there. Blackie will meet up with Specs in a moment. He continues to push, immediately gets a headshot too. Going to smoke off the scope on the side. Nate's coming in deep. Molly's out too. That Molly by Evo really not helping them out. There's more nades rain down. NTN getting the kill to Specs. 1v1 though, and Barry. And 1v1's got the bomb. He's got the bomb. He had the shotgun. He's now switched to the MP9. Which will help him out tons. He's pushing out very hard. It's not something he should be doing. Does get the kill onto War though. Evo's got one back. It's appointment and a scope versus one another. 1v1's going to smoke himself off. That is a good idea. Aspen's looking around up on top. Oh, 1v1 pushing in too hard. I don't think he's seen the bomb actually. So now Aspen in a clutch situation. Espen still watching it. Like he's starting to fall back a little bit. Smoke is out. Let's see who spotted him though. Espen has gone around.
Charge set.
He spotted one. Espen knows where both of the players are at. But he needs to get killed. I don't think they've seen him yet. Blackie might have. That's evil. He knows where Blackie is at. That smoke won't help him out. Well played by Blackie. That's 2-1 lead.
Your efforts are commended.
More push coming out. This time Specs is going to meet up with him. Evil won't be watching this. Specs gets one. Good kill and immediately falling back. Barry with a shot just goes by. More nades coming out. Espen's falling back now. Still trying to have a look there, but facing a carbine is quite tough. Surprised though that so many people are using the carbine and not opting to go for the KCR, especially because you can wallbang quite a bit over a 2 side. As we see, Espen is already quite tanky. He's trying to go for some wallbangs here. You know what I would have loved to see? If someone had taken the .50, because right here over at the 2, if you have a .50, you can wallbang here and shoot people that are waiting around at the island. Hopefully someone is going to pick up on that. Hopefully someone who's watching the stream has to play later on tonight and can try that if we see Aslan. It looks like Bangbus 3 Legs is going to be going to a 3rd and final map. Another site, 2v5. Clownfiesta down a bit. Barry gets Kark though. Opens up a little bit, but they still have to take the bomb with 45 seconds remaining. Killed by Barry. Good shot. Espen's down. I think they want to go to 2. And they will meet up then with 1v1. He is lit. And Blackie gets that kill onto him. So where we were in a 5v2, it is now a 2v2. Shooting's happening.
Charge set.
It's coming out. Gets one though. Barry on his own, and Specs is going to clean up. Round still going to Captado. And they're now going to lead the game 3-1, making it a little bit easier for them.
Charge defused. Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
Alright then, 2 rounds remain on the EU side for Clownfiesta. It's actually 2-2 now.
Changing magazines.
The scores up on top are really confusing. I hope the devs change that as soon as possible. I have no idea who thought it was a good idea to keep changing EU and NRF around instead of having them static.
Grenade straight ahead.
That nade on Blackie was quite good.
Fire in the hole.
Kill's been made onto Espen. Barry's going to try and have a look inside 2. With Specs getting one onto Evil. So he puts one back. Barry might do it and run it down mid. Forrest trying to push. Specs still holding it. Blackie with a kill. Barry also on 1v1, so 4v2 now. But Navalurf was still there. He's gone once, gone a second, almost a third onto him. Now it's a 2v1. Kark is on his own.
Charge set.
Yeah, smoke is out. Barry's watching it. Was watching it. Barry's down. You heard MTN, I think. He knows he's there. He knows he's there, but can't get the kill. And it is a lead for Clownfiesta again. 3v2 teams really keeping it close. And this could go to a 12th or 13th round. But immediately going for a push again. Nobody really being there though. We should put Navalorv a little bit more on spec. Going to throw a nade. Nade spot I haven't seen before, but it's going to go to Evo. Almost gets him with a nade as Aspen gets the kill into Barry. The smoke should land there around the same spot. And it does indeed. That is a good smoke. Good nade spots. Good to see them. Now then, Kark under pressure by Evo gets the kill onto him. A second 2 onto War. And that is a big effort by Captado this round. 5v2. We've seen him that get close in previous rounds. Though it was Captado still winning that one. So it looks like we're going to be going to a 3-all. Unless Blackie and MTN have got something to say about that. Blackie so far top fragger. Killed by Specs now. Spin keeps wall banging. Yeah, MTN's all the way far back. Spotted Aspen though. Aspen might go for some wall bangs. But now they know where MTN is. There's not too much to worry about for them. So 1v5 he's got to go through. He's still full HP, but he's got 55 seconds to work with. More wallbangs are being heard by Espen. Kark is now going to meet up with MTN. He's zooming in. That's one onto Kark. Navalorv is watching up. No, that's also a kill. Our 3v2. 25 seconds. Espen's waiting. MTN is going to go for the peek, and Espen will get that. Could have decided to go for the bomb down, but wanted to go, I think, to 2 instead after getting one more kill. But that puts the scores 3-all. Keeps it close. MTN also has a proto with him. That is cool to see. Very nice guns. We're still staying back a little bit. Whereas having looks around, Aspen is there though. He hasn't spotted Aspen just yet. I don't think he will, as MTN gets Kark. Aspen's managed to get through. Barry won't expect this. Aspen gets the kill onto him. And now War knows that he's let one through. Does get the trade onto Aspen, which is important. Evo still holds his side. So 4v3, but in favor of Clownfiesta. Evo under a bit of pressure by Navalorv, but now the swing by Specs happens. 3v2, Blackie still in the corner here. It's just staying alive there. Where are they gonna go? They decide to go for one, I think they will. MTN's holding it close. If MTN can get one kill here, that's going to be too tough. They're now going to move it down the mid. So they can still split up. Blackie's gone all the way behind, so he's going to call, okay, the guys are gone. Evo's going to have a look here. They found Evo. They're going to go to 1. MTN's watching it. MTN is watching it. They now know where he is. Flash has come out. Blackie's still in mid. They've pushed him back. But he's still alive and they have to get to the side. Can Specs get the bomb down? 1v1 is here. Tien's going to the garden. Blackie is also going to go, is going to go to spawn. This could be a good pincer movement. 1v1's watching up. Ooh. He's now seeing nobody is there. He's heard MTN, I think. He needs to get the kill straight away. Gets the kill, and Specs does as well. Good hold by Captado, and they take the lead. 3 rounds separating Captado from a spot in the semi-finals. 4 for Clownfiesta, with this match really being close. In the meantime, in the chat, let us know, guys, who you think is going to win this map. Whether that is going to be Clownfiesta or PWZ Captado. And looks around. Nate's coming through. That should go through the window, I think. Yeah, that does go through the window. And Barry is indeed smoked off as a result. It's a really good smoke. Yeah, the nade lands close, so if someone was holding that, I would nade them out. It's a very good nade spot. Again, 1-0. Just watch Navalor because he's likely going to meet up with War in just a moment's notice. War is not just quite peeking it though. Flashes come out. Moves through happen. They go to mid. Blackie holding it. Spotted Blackie. Done a little bit of damage. But it's Barry from long range getting the kill onto Navalor. If that is the first kill of the round. Teams are really starting to slow play. In a minute, 5 seconds left on the clock. Only 1 kill made so far. Let's move over to Espen. I think we'll link up with War in just a moment. He's got the angle. Gets the kill onto War. Knows MTN is on the side. 2 kills for Espen. And side's taken. Barry's now going to move in. This is a shot onto Barry though. But that smoke is great. That smoke is great, although Barry has managed to sneak in. Specs with a kill though. Blackie's still alive. Bomb yet to go down. Both players want to come from different angles. That's not making things easy. Espen really doesn't know where to look. That's the kill to Blackie though. Evo now coming in. And it's Specs with a cleanup. 5-3 lead now. Captado moving closer and closer to a spot in the semis. Let's go with Barry now, as he's in the mid, immediately under pressure. A lot of people trying to go there. Barry almost running into the wall there, costing him just a little bit of damage, but not all too much. Smoke also out, so he knows he needs to fall back. A mid control has been taken by Captado. Good early pressure applied. That's going to help him. More nades flying through. We're still trying to hold that angle, but once again, the teams are really slow playing it. And again, it is a third map, so that is something you can expect. Teams playing it carefully, making sure no mistakes are made as Espen gets Blackie. That is a shot through the smoke as well. It must have been a pre-fire. Now War, once again, wants to have a look. He's playing a little bit closer. Might be tougher for Espen to clear, but he needs to get this kill. Needs to get the kill onto War, and it won't be a kill for him. Espen's going to jump down. He will know that MTN is likely still somewhere here, but Specs already got the kill. Barry also down. And now 1v1 is going to see Evo not get the kill just yet. Evo has won. He is lit. Gets a headshot too straight away onto Navalor. Espen's already started to push. He wants to get that final kill. Kark's also holding it long range. And he gets one, as it was actually Espen trying to come in with a knife. But now Captado is on match point. They've got 4 match points to play with. They're just 1 round away from the semis. What? What's going on? They say dead rounds? It's the host actually that crashed. So it does make things a lot difficult. And now, Nate, this is not how that round should work. Has Blackie also crashed? That's the main thing. If Blackie... I'm not entirely sure. Normally it's the host that should call it, but I think 2 players crashed. So let's have a little bit of a chat with him to see what exactly went down there before we can take any conclusions. If there's 2 players that crashed, then... And one of them being the captain, let's say, yeah, just replay that final round, but... They're all still in the room. What happened? So, let's see what went down there. That might help it a little bit more. Ah, now I see what happened. They messed up with the class restrictions. Let's take a quick look through the rules before we know a little bit more. I think Clownfiesta has made a decision already. Actually, no. The rules say it can be called in the first 15 seconds of a round. It was after 14 seconds. Must be the team leader, though. The team leader didn't do it. Yeah. That's a tough one. Alright, let's just see what Clownfiesta wants to do. Currently waiting to see what is going on. Alright, looks like we're going to resume. Now, was a dead round called? And with a dead round, that means they do have time for it. So it looks like we're going to resume. The dead round was just in time, so... But normally team captain should call it. So that means we're going to see a resumption of the match as soon as Barry gets back in. And we currently have a 6-3 score in favor of Captado here on Aslan. So there's still 4 rounds of match points for Captado that they have here. So we're going to resume 6-3. That means we're going to have to wait a little bit. Means I'm going to put up a little bit of music, and as soon as the players are back, we will resume. Alright, looks like the team is already ready, so we're going to go back into the game. Remember, it's a 6-3 lead for Captado. They just need one in order to secure it. So let's look into that. You see everything being split up quite a bit already.
Fire in the hole!
Espen. Espen's pushing up so far. Had a little bit of server lag there. That's not going to help out the players with a push. Especially Captado. It's not helped them out whatsoever. Spotted the scope. They had the momentum just now, and it's now going to be much tougher for them to break through. This is not happening. Avalor's gone 2 already. Side has been taken. 3v5. Evo's coming around the back. We will meet at McNavanor first. No wallbangs have been made just yet. If Navarlov can get this kill, that could be all she wrote for. Gets the kill to 1v1. Does not expect the second. 4v2. Barry does not see anyone in the smoke. MTN is to come in via base. Specs is low though. The MTN's already killed. And Barry gets knifed by Espen. And it will be Captado winning it after all. It says 7-3 victory. And Captado moves on to the semi-finals.